The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It's the 2022 Woodstock River Bandits and the Valley Baseball League, and it's the championship series. Tonight, the River Bandits host the Charlottesville Tomsox. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you here this evening as the Bandits are making their first ever appearance in the Valley League Championship round. They got here with a victory over the Purcellville Cannons last night, 9-7. As Woodstock rallied from 7-2 down to take the lead. Play was stopped in the bottom of the 8th inning when lightning came in. Game was suspended, and the plan was to move here tonight to finish up that game, and if necessary, a game 3. But as the Bandits were on their way home, they got word from Purcellville that they were going to concede the game and declare the victory for the Bandits, and that's the way it turned out, and we are here in the finals. Championship round, Woodstock and Charlottesville. Tomsox are two-time Valley League champions, and the Bandits looking for their first. Christian Gordon gets the baseball for Woodstock here tonight. He has pitched twice against Charlottesville, beat him twice. And the left-hander gets the call here in game 1. Lefty, 6 feet tall, from Florida Manatee of Sarasota. He's out of Monroe, Virginia. Numbers on the season for Gordon, 4-1, with just over 2 ERA. And Gordon made one appearance in the playoffs, going 4 innings, 2 hits allowed, 1 run. He walked 5 and struck out 7. Here's the order from Charlottesville. The order that he will face from Christian Gordon will face. Christian Martin, the second baseman, leads off, followed by Carter Cunningham in left field. Cole Wagner is at first base. It'll be the first 3 here tonight as we are ready to go from Woodstock. The championship series is underway, and the first pitch is a fastball high as we get started a little early, 6:55. In the cleanup spot, Trey Younger. Garrett Spikes will bat 5th. As there's a strike, it's 1-1. Hitting 6 is Calvin Alexander. Julian Rojas, the DH, hits 7th. 8th is Kyle Edwards, the shortstop. And batting 9th is Brody Moss, the third baseman. 1-1 pitches in there for a strike, 1-2. Drew Bryan on the mound tonight for the Tomsox. Ball 2 strikes. Gordon winds and deals. There's a fly ball foul off to the left side. Christian Martin from Virginia Tech, left-handed batter, 5'9". Pops it up right at the plate. Playable. Catcher is Justin Wax. He's got it and 1 out. Not much room in foul territory here, but that one was just outside the circle. And 1 gone here in the top of the first. The Charlottesville team hit well during the regular season, and they've hit exceptionally well here in the playoffs as Carter Cunningham steps in, the left fielder. He takes up and in. Cunningham out of East Carolina, another lefty, 6'3". They'll put the shift on. That's a ground ball foul into the Charlottesville dugout. Yep, 3 infielders on the right side of the infield with the shortstop Ritter just to the right of second base. And over on the third base side, it's Jack Spike about halfway between first and second. High fly ball, deep center field. Well hit, well hit. Going back to the track, the fence, and just gone. Out of the reach of Max Galvin for a home run. I thought he had a beat on it, but didn't pull it in. And it's a home run for Carter Cunningham. Tomsox strike first. And 1-0 Tomsox. That's the 5th home run of the postseason for Charlottesville. They hit 26 in the regular campaign, 2nd best in the league. So 1-0. Now it's Cole Wagner, the first baseman. Another lefty. He's from Georgia, 6 feet tall. Takes ball 1. That is hit hard and into right field.
Now batting from Wofford College, center fielder number 17, Trey Younger.
So now it's the cleanup man, the center fielder, Trey Younger. Right-handed batting Younger from Wofford, 5'9". Pitch is in there for a strike. Trey Younger, 271 regular season with a home run and 20 RBIs. Playoffs, he's at 278. Pitch is down and in, 1-1. First game here for Charlottesville. The doubleheader they played was at the Tomsox earlier. Actually wound up being 2 different dates. They had rain for the second game of that doubleheader. Woodstock won them both, 1-0 and 7-0. That's low. It's now 2-1. So Charlottesville in here facing River Bandits on a field they haven't played on. Plus they're having to deal with the sun coming from right center field. It didn't hurt Carter Cunningham as he rode one out of here. 2-1 pitch and a half swing. And it's 2-2 now on Younger. Good breaking ball. Had Younger fooled. Two and two. Gordon ready. And deals. That's fouled off. Well, one thing, Bandits were behind Purcellville. Both of their games in the second round. Came back to win them both. And they're down already here, 1-0. Man on first, Cole Wagner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Younger. Gordon sets and deals. That is lined into left field, and that will be down for a base hit. Wagner will hold up, and that's 3 hits in a row off of Christian Gordon.
Now batting from the University of Georgia, right fielder number 33, Garrett Spikes.
And the hot-hitting Tomsox are continuing. They have a .338 average in the 4 playoff games. They swept their series, swept Covington, and swept Harrisonburg, and put up 47 runs in those 4 games. All right, now first and second for Garrett Spikes. There's a fly ball into left toward the line. Long way to go, and making the running catch is R.J. Stinson. And there's 2 outs.
Now batting from Florida Southwestern State, the catcher, number 25, Calvin Alexander.
So 2 gone. Now Calvin Alexander. 6'1" righty, Florida Southwestern State. Just 220 during the regular season for Alexander, but 4 for 11 in the playoffs so far. And swings and misses at a breaking ball. 0-1. Christian Gordon trying to limit the damage to just 1 here in the first. Ramon Garza, the manager of the Tomsox, former River Bandit. He's down at third. Here's a high fly ball down the left field line. Stinson there. He's got it in foul ground, and that is the inning.
For the Tomsox,
But Charlottesville gets one on the Carter Cunningham home run.
3 hits, there were
Tomsox 1, Bandits coming up.
left on base.
Bottom of the first, Bandits trailing 1-0. As they will take their first swings and go up against Drew Bryan. 6-foot right-hander from the University of Chicago. He's out of Sanford, North Carolina. Bryan went 2-0 in the regular season, a 3.04 ERA, and made 3 starts and came out of the bullpen 5 times. And Bryan has pitched 1 inning so far in the postseason, and he struck out all 3 batters he faced. And here is the lineup that he will face tonight from Woodstock. R.J. Stinson, the left fielder, leads off. Batting second is Kyle Ashworth, the DH. Jack Spike at third base hits third. Max Galvin in the cleanup spot is the center fielder. Jacoby Long, second baseman, bats fifth. Sixth, the catcher, Justin Wax. Seventh, Tomas Sanchez in right field. Batting eighth, first baseman Jake Lissette. Frankie Ritter, the shortstop, will bat ninth. And there's strike one to R.J. Stinson. R.J. out of William Carey, 5'10" right-hander. R.J. 500 batting average in playoffs. 4 RBIs and looks at a breaking ball away. Stinson 279 during the regular season. Bryan deals. Stinson lines one into left field for a base hit. RJ stays hot. And he's on to get things started for the Bandits here in the bottom of the first.
Long Beach State designated hitter, number 5, Kyle Ashworth.
Kyle Ashworth stepping in. Long Beach State. Lefty, 6 feet tall. Looking for his first hit in the postseason, 0 for 6. He's bunting, takes inside. Ashworth 214 regular season. Warm day, but fairly comfortable. Reached the mid to upper 80s. Nice evening for baseball. There's a pitch just under the knees. 2-0. Game 1 of the championship series. First appearance ever for the River Bandits. 5th appearance for Charlottesville. There's a pitch at the knees for a strike, 2-1. Mike Bocock, manager of the Bandits. He's down there at third. Larry Smoot at first. Also Charlie Shepard, pitching coach. Jack Moore, Abe Moomaw, assistant coaches. 2-1. Ashworth looks at another strike. 2-2. Ramon Garza, assistant coaches Nick Bally, Zach Bennett, Tommy Weaver. 2-2. Pitch. Ashworth fouls it away. Two balls, two strikes. Stenson leads at first. Bryan sets and deals. There is off-speed pitch, just missed. 3-2. Full count. We'll see if Stenson's on the move here. There he goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second is a one-hopper. And Stenson's in. Ashworth out on strikes. With the steal for RJ. Gets him in scoring position. For Jack Spike, third baseman. Jack out of Winthrop, 6'3" righty. And looks at a pitch at the knees, 0-1. 3 umpires. In the past, we've had 4 for championship round, but just 3 as it's been all season long. Oh, 1. That's on the ground towards short. Fielded there and thrown on to first by Edwards. 2 down. Stenson moves to third. Now it's Max Galvin, the center fielder. Hits with 2 outs and a man at third base. Max 6'2", left-hander. Miami-Dade Kendall. Ball gets away from the catcher. Here comes Stenson to the plate. Here's a throw. The tag and save is the call on a close play at home. But a head-first dive by Stenson in ahead of the throw by Alexander, the catcher, to the pitcher, Bryan. And we got a 1-1 game. Not a whole lot of room behind home plate. Stenson decided to give it a shot. I think so. It's going to be a pass ball. So we got a 1-1 game. Now Max Galvin hits with bases clear. Now 2-0 to him. RJ, after the slide, got up a little slowly. Might have just taken the wind out of him with that head-first dive. 2-0 to Galvin. Max holds off, takes outside. 3-0 now. To Galvin. And that is on the outside corner, 3-1. Those of you who are watching via YouTube and Facebook, you see our camera. We sit right below that, field level, so we can't see inside, outside. We can see top and bottom of the zone just fine. But it's a guess as for the corners, and that one misses low. And Galvin's aboard with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 28, Jacoby Long.
And since we're at field level, we're often looking around players, umpires, runners. So bear with us. Bear with me if there's a pause in the description. All right, here's Jacoby Long. He takes a big hack, comes up empty. 0-1. Jacoby out of Miami, 6'2". 290 during the regular season. Just 200 here in the playoffs. Fastball strike. 0-2. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Even looking for something else. 2 strikes. Fastball. Did he go? He went. High heat that Jacoby couldn't hold off of, and that's the inning. Woodstock gets a run, and it's 1-1 after 1 here in Game 1 of the championship. Both teams get a run in the first inning, and we move to the second. Charlottesville sends up 7, 8, 9. Julian Rojas, Kyle Edwards, and Brody Moss to face Christian Gordon. Rojas from Radford, 6-foot righty, swings and misses 0-1. A little bit of clouds block out the setting sun for a little bit. 0-1, foul tipped. 0-2. That home run by Cunningham. First run scored against the Bandits by the Tomsox. Woodstock shut them out twice. A pair of 7-inning games, 1-0 and 7-0. Christian Gordon got the win in both. He went five innings in both. There's a foul ball. Rojas stays alive. Actually 5 2/3 in the 1-0 win and 5 in the 7-0 victory. 2 strikes to Rojas. Takes high. Rojas 174 average during the regular campaign. Just 0 for 1 here in the playoffs. Gordon ahead 1-2. Pitch is fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes to Julian Rojas, a Highlander from Radford University. Waits from Gordon. He way high. 2-2. 3 hits in the first inning for Charlottesville. Two. Gordon deals, and he struck him out swinging. Fastball just under the letters. Rojas swings through it. And there's one away for a strikeout for Gordon. That's Kyle Edwards from Old Dominion, right-hander, 5'10". And swings and fouls it back. Edwards 220 regular season. And takes one just low, 1-1. Edwards 2 for 11 here in the playoffs. 1-1 pitch. That is swung on and missed late on a fastball. And Gordon ahead, 1-2. One run aside here in the top of the second. Pitch. That's high. These were the two best teams during the regular season. They were the number one seeds for the playoffs. Woodstock one game better, 27-15. Charlottesville 26-16. Ready with a 2-2 and breaking ball. See you later. Froze Kyle Edwards. Good pitch by Gordon. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the second.
Third baseman, number 1, Brody Moss.
Two-way. Now the number 9 hitter, Brody Moss. Left-handed stick from Auburn, standing 6 feet tall. Moss 163 this summer. And 1 for 6 in the postseason. Off speed, missed, might have been a shade outside. I don't think I ever set the defense for Woodstock. R.J. Stinson in left, Max Galvin center, Tomas Sanchez in right. Jack Spikes at third, Frankie Ritter short, Jacoby Long at second, Jake Lissette is at first. Justin Wax behind the dish. And Christian Gordon on the rubber, deals a breaking ball strike, 1-1. One skips in. 2 balls and a strike. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Southpaw deals, and they appeal the swing. Oh, no swing, they say. They say Moss held up. Might have caught a break there. 3-1. And that's low, ball 4. Gordon walks the number 9 man, so back to the top of the order.
Now batting from Virginia Tech, second baseman, number 8, Christian Martin.
Here now, Christian Martin. Popped up to the catcher first time. And that's in the dirt. Good block there by Wax. 1-0. Martin from Virginia Tech out of Amherst, Virginia. Another of the lefties in this Tomsox order. Gordon deals. That's low. And 2-0. Martin 9 for 18 in the postseason. 384 regular season. That wasn't enough to qualify for the league leaders. Here's a fly ball into shallow right center. Who wants it? Center field calling it. That's Galvin. He's got it, and that's the inning.
For the Tomsox in the top of the second, no runs.
Middle of 2.
And 1 runner left on base.
Bandits and Tomsox 1-1. comes Woodstock, bottom of the second inning. 1-1 game.
Justin Wax.
6, 7, and 8. Justin Wax, Tomas Sanchez, and Jake Lissette hit for the home team. Catcher Justin Wax. 257 regular season with a home run and 8 RBIs. And takes the ball in the dirt. Wax 4 for 10 in the postseason with 5 runs driven in. Drew Bryan goes to work. Deals a 1-0. And that's high and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Bryan with a exaggerated stretch before he goes into his windup. Starts with the hands in front, goes high above the head, brings it down, then delivers. Fastball inside, 3-0. Wax takes ball 4. Second walk allowed by Bryan.
Now batting from Texas Wesleyan University, right fielder number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Bryan walked only 12 in 20 innings during the regular season, but he's given 2 free passes here today. That's Tomas Sanchez, right fielder. Tomas from Texas Wesleyan, 6'2" righty, and looks at an off-speed pitch outside. Big 2-run double last night for Sanchez. Start the comeback for the Bandits. And they were down 7-2 at Percival. Looks at a strike at the knees. .254 regular season average, but 10 home runs, best in the Valley League. And chased a high fastball there. 1-2. Tomas 385 here in the postseason with 3 driven in. Ball 2 strikes. Pitch. Sanchez taps it foul at third. Tomas also had a big hit in the first game against Percival. Bottom of the 8th, Woodstock was up 1. He helped with a base hit. Get a run in, add some insurance. Ready with a 1-2. Bryan deals and Tomas fouls it back. Charlottesville took 2 from the Covington Lumberjacks. They played a doubleheader because they had rain to deal with early. 13-2 and 6-2, and then they beat Waynesboro 5-4 and 13-4 to get here. And a swing and a miss. And Sanchez is out number 1 here in the second.
Now batting from William Carey University, first baseman number 17, Jake Lissette.
Now it's Jake Lissette. He has filled in nicely for the exiting Renzo Gonzalez. Swings and foul tips into the mid of Alexander, 0-1. Not only with his bat, but his glove, too. Lissette from William Carey, 6'4", left-handed batter, down a strike, fouls it back. Lissette hitting .417, 3 RBIs in the postseason. Down 2 strikes. Wax leads at first with 1 out. Pitch. Fouled away. Mentioned Renzo Gonzalez. He was named All Valley League first base, and pitcher of the year was Kellen Hoover. Along with Stephen Pena, reliever, and Mike Bocock, coach of the year. 0-2. Lissette swings and misses, chased one up in the zone. And there's 2 down, 4th strikeout for Brian.
Number 7, Frankie Ritter.
And he's had success pitching up in the zone with 2 strikes. Fastballs up in the zone with 2 strikes. Bandits got to lay off. Now it's Frankie Ritter with a man at first. He lifts one into right field. Spike's going back on it, and he's got it. And that's the inning. Leadoff walk. Bandits can't do anything with it.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We go to the 3rd, tied at 1.
After 2 complete.
We move to the 3rd inning now, a 1-1 game between Charlottesville and Woodstock here in the championship of the Valley League. Game 1, best of 3. 2, 3, and 4 for the Tomsox. Carter Cunningham, Cole Wagner, Trey Younger. Cunningham, a solo home run. First inning, and he looks at a strike. East Carolina for Cunningham from Haymarket, Virginia, and that's outside. 1-1. Cunningham batted .435 regular season and lifts one into center field. Galvin coming in, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting from the University of Georgia, first baseman, number 20, Cole Wagner.
One away, it's Cole Wagner. He singled in the first inning. Wagner, number 3 in batting average this summer, of those who qualified. He was .361. Mentioned Christian Martin, Carter Cunningham, higher averages, but they didn't qualify for the league lead. 1 ball to Wagner. Gordon deals, it's fouled back. Wagner, number 3 in average, number 1 in RBIs and slugging, and third place in on-base percentage. He had 4 homers, drove in 34. 1-1 pitch. That's up and away. 2-1. 361 average, 580 slugging, 473 on base. 2-1, waved at a breaking ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Gordon deals, and strike 3.
Now batting from Walker.
Wagner down looking.
Fielder number 17, Trey Younger.
Got him on a fastball. Must have been looking off speed. And 2 gone here in the 3rd. Now it's Trey Younger. He singled his first time up. And breaking ball in for a strike. Younger from Wofford out of Cartersville, Georgia. 0-1's fouled back, 0-2. Gordon way up. 0-2, tap foul. Bandits wearing their orange jerseys here at home tonight. White numbers and letters with the green trim, white pants. Hats are white on the panels, the green bill. Again, 2-strike pitch from Gordon. Coming to Younger, and ooh, just missed. Just a little bit low. How Younger held off, I don't know. He's back in, wide stance in the righty box, awaits the 1-2, and that's chopped third base side. That will go foul. Grass base paths here at Woodstock, up first and third, and the dimensions deep in the corners, 340 both lines, 376 to straightaway, or 376 to left center, straightaway right is 372, but Finch shoots straight across from there, and it's just 338 to center. 1-2, Gordon deals, and there's a bouncing ball to Ritter at short. He fields and throws, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Middle of 3, 1-1. One as we play here in the bottom of the third inning. Woodstock sends up the top of the order R.J. Stinson, Kyle Ashworth, and Jack Spike. They face Drew Bryan. Stinson, with the only base hit for Woodstock so far, takes the ball outside from the righty Bryan from the University of Chicago. R.J. from William Carey out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And, oof, like a low strike. Stone Garver gives it to Bryan. He's behind the plate. Tim Detweiler at first. Will Gallant at third. Fouled back. 1-2 now to Stinson. R.J. Singles stole second. Moved to third on a ground out, then scored on a pass ball. Just in ahead of the tag. Ready when the 1-2. R.J. fouls it off right side. Still sun is an issue. The guys around the plate. 1-2. That's a breaking ball. Rolled to third and right between the wickets of Moss into left field.
Now batting.
Moss came up. The ball stayed down.
Designated hitter, number 5, Kyle Ashworth.
And that's the first error of the game. And that is something these teams have not done a whole lot this summer. They tied for first in fewest errors. Both teams made 44. Now it's Ashworth. Looks to bunt. Takes outside. He struck out in the first inning. Throw to first. Lollipop throw. Charlottesville had the third best hitting team during the summer. ERA number 6. Ashworth swinging away. Fly ball down the left field line. Long way to run in foul territory. Making the grab. Coming in is Cunningham, the left fielder.
From Winthrop University, third baseman,
Long way to go. Got there.
Jack Spike.
Not a step from the fence. So one gone. Here's Jack Spike now. Grounded to short his first time up. That's low. The Bandits were number 6 in batting this summer, but they had the best ERA. Fewest hits allowed, fewest walks. Didn't strike out a whole lot near the bottom. Bouncing ball foul. Their pitching didn't strike out a whole lot of batters. 1-1 now to Spike. Jack from Winthrop out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Hits with 1 out and 1 on. Fastball's high. Got a grunt from Drew Bryan. Mike Bocock wanted to go through some signs, but Spike wasn't looking at him. 2-1. Pitch is popped up our way, but that'll get foul right side. Two and two now to Jack Spike. Two. Brian deals. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Tag not in time. They call him out. And now we got a argument there from Mike Bocock coming down at third, but the plate umpire, Stone Garver, says interference, so it's a strike him out, throw him out.
In the bottom of the third inning, there were no runs.
And that'll win the inning.
No errors, and no runners left on base. At the end of 3.
So the leadoff error doesn't hurt Charlottesville, and we're through 3. It's a 1-1 game. All right, top of the fourth inning. It's Woodstock 1, Charlottesville 1. 5, 6, 7 here for the Tomsox. Garrett Spikes, Calvin Alexander, Julian Rojas. And a ground ball in the first pitch to short. Fielded there by Ritter. Up and over to first. Gets Garrett Spikes. One down.
Now batting from Florida Southwestern State, catcher number 25, Calvin Alexander.
There's Calvin Alexander, fly to left field. Fly to left field. First time up and takes low. Woodstock starter Christian Gordon gave up a home run, 3 hits in the first inning, but nothing since. That's just low and inside a little bit. 2-0. Calvin Alexander from Florida Southwestern State. He's out of Lakeland, Florida. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Gordon deals, and that's right in there. Three one. And a breaking ball in the dirt, and ball 4. Alexander is aboard. Second walk from Gordon. Brings up Julian Rojas, the DH. Struck out in the second inning. Radford's Julian Rojas out of Humboldt, Texas. 1 out, 1 on. We're in the fourth. We're tied at 1. And fastball misses high. Game 1 of the championship. 1-0 pitch, and threw a fastball by him. 1-1. Mike Bocock, manager of the Bandits, looking for his 8th Valley title. Surpassed 700 wins late in the season for his career. Ramon Garza, former River Bandit, looking for his first. Charlottesville organization aiming for their 3rd. Here's a ground ball to 3rd. Spike has it. He'll go to 2nd for 1. Over to 1st. That's around the horn for a double play.
3 up, 3 down for the Tomsox. No runs, no hits, no errors.
3.5 done here in Woodstock. Bandits and Tomsox 1-1. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's a 1-1 game. Woodstock sends up 4, 5, and 6. Max Galvin, Jacoby Long, and Justin Wax to do battle against Drew Bryan. And first pitch is fouled away by Galvin, who walked in the first. And a strike on the outside corner. Oh, 2, and he got him on a breaking ball. Galvin down on 3 pitches.
Now batting from the University of Miami, second baseman, number 28.
6 strikeouts for Bryan. Showing bunt, Jacoby Long takes low. Pitch is lifted into center field. Right there is Younger. Over a couple of steps, and he's got it for 2 down.
Now batting from Nova Southeastern, catcher, number 22.
Now it's Justin Wax.
Justin Wax.
He walked back in the second inning. And Bryan misses low, ball 1. Justin Wax, Nova Southeastern, switch hitter batting lefty, takes ball 2. Out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. Two and 0. And there's a strike. Two and 1. Bryan ready and delivers. Wax takes low, 3 balls and a strike. This is game 1 of the championship series. Game 2 tomorrow in Charlottesville. Three 1 pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Good hack on a 3-1 count. Now Wax will battle on 3 and 2. Payoff coming. Wax fouls it away. Again, we'll do 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 hit for Woodstock so far. That is lifted into center field. Younger back, now circles in and puts it away. And a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 5th, still tied 1-1. Fifth inning and a 1-1 game. Not what you'd expect from the top teams from both divisions. All right, Christian Gordon to work on 8, 9, and 1. Kyle Edwards, Brody Moss, Christian Martin. Breaking ball in there, strike one. Edwards struck out looking in the second. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error for Charlottesville, 1 run, 1 hit for Woodstock. There's a ball low, 1-1. Kyle Edwards from ODU out of Chesapeake, Virginia. One. That's up and away. Neither bullpen with action right now, but about time guys start stretching out. We're in the fifth, and that is high. 3-1. And that's ball 4. Missing up and out of the zone.
Now batting.
Leadoff walk for Kyle Edwards.
Third baseman, number 1, Brody Moss.
Third walk issued by Gordon. Here's Brody Moss, the third baseman. He walked his first time up. Expecting bunt of the Bandits. Shortens to bunt. It's in the dirt. Ball 1 to Moss. One-oh. Gordon deals. Again, the bunt is on. It's low and in the dirt again. 2-0. Gordon goes to the rosin bag. Two balls, no strikes. Not showing bunt, and that's low for ball 3. Gordon behind 3-0. And misses again. A 4-pitch walk. He's walked the number 9 man twice tonight.
Now batting, second baseman, number 8.
And it's back-to-back free passes. And they're just starting to get active down in the Woodstock bullpen. Christian Martin popped out to the catcher, flied out to center field. Pitch is low. And all of a sudden, Gordon can't find the strike zone. And now, Charlie Shepard's going to come to the mound, chat with his pitcher.
All right, folks, while we've got
As a right-hander has just gotten up.
Make sure you buy your 50-50 tickets. The guys are coming around, and I think we're going to have a pretty big prize tonight. So go ahead and get those 50-50
So
tickets.
2 on with nobody out here in the 5th. Big chance here for Charlottesville. Gordon would like to get a ground ball at somebody, get 2 for the price of 1. As the meeting comes to an end. All right, Charlottesville 2 on. Tomsox wearing their lime green vest jerseys with the navy sleeves and numbers, gray pants. Pitch in the dirt and knocked down by Justin Wax. It's now 3-0. Sorry, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. First and second, nobody out. Gordon Deals and misses again. He just cannot find the zone. Everything's been down last two batters. 3-0. And that's in the dirt. He has walked, the bases loaded.
Now batting, left fielder number 27, Carter Cunningham.
With the heart of this order coming up, Cunningham, Wagner, Younger. Bases loaded, nobody out. Right-hander throwing. Not ready yet. 1-1 game. All right, corners in here for the Bandits. Pitch misses low. Struggling mightily. He lost it in a hurry. There he finds his zone. Catches the knees, 1-1. Out of the windup, Gordon works. That's downstairs, 2-1. Two and one, nowhere to put him, bases loaded. Gordon winds and deals, and that's high and tight. 3 balls and a strike. Carter Cunningham, a home run in the first, fly to center in the third. Here's a 3-1 pitch, and that is just low. Seen some lower ones called strikes, but that one didn't get the call. And a run is in, 4 straight walks. Edwards scores. Base is still loaded. Cunningham gets his second RBI. Now it's Cole Wagner. Still no pitching change. And fastball pumped in. Cole Wagner from Georgia, Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. Single and a strikeout looking. Gordon gets on top. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Two strikes. Gordon works. Struck him out swinging. Wow. After 4 walks, he throws 3 right past Cole Wagner. 1 down. Here's Trey Younger, the cleanup man. Singled and grounded to short. Younger out of Wofford. Bases loaded, 1 out. Still some work to do for Christian Gordon. He winds and deals, and that's high. Tomsox 2-1. Gordon pitches, and that is high. 2-0. Gordon with a 2-0, and a line drive into right field for a base hit by Younger. 1 run will score. Second run coming to the plate. He will score. And it's 4-1 Tomsox. Trey Younger, opposite field single.
Now batting, right fielder number 33.
Good piece of hitting there by Younger. Doing what you're supposed to do with less than 2 outs. Morrison Martin score. 3-run inning. And a 4-1 ball game. So first and second, 1 out. Gordon still works. And a strike to Garrett Spikes, who's fly to left, grounded to short. Gordon's walked 4 in the inning. 3 have scored. That's in the dirt, gets under wax to the backstop. Now they're at second and third. Wild pitch. One and one. Second and third, infield in. Pitch is high, 2-1. 2-1 pitch coming. That is lifted foul, left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gordon twice went 6 innings this season. And I'm surprised that they didn't have somebody up at least throwing, because we were at the 5th. He had a long first inning. Here's a 2-2, and that's high. Full count. They're in 2 with 1 out. 4-1 Charlottesville here in the 5th. Gordon winds and deals, and it's a ground ball foul. And again, we'll do 3 and 2. Gordon shakes off a sign, now has the one he wants. Winds and pitches, and that is nowhere close. And spikes aboard, load the bases. And that'll be it. As Christian Gordon, who threw 2 shutouts against Charlottesville during the regular season, but only lasts 4 1/3. As this 5th has been a rough one. Walked 5, gave up 1 hit. The 3 runs are across, and he'll turn it over to the bullpen.
Number 25, Calvin Alexander.
All right, new pitcher on for Woodstock is Jacob Glenn, 6'1" righty from South Alabama, from Somerville, Alabama. Glenn had 2 saves in 9 appearances during the regular season and an even 3 ERA. Comes in with the bases loaded, 1 out, and misses outside to Calvin Alexander, who's flied out and walked. So Christian Gordon done after 4 1/3, walked 5 this inning. 1-0. Pitch is popped up, and this is in play. It's in foul territory. It'll be Lissette to make the grab in foul ground. 2 outs. That's Julian Rojas, the DH, a strikeout and a double play.
Now batting from Virginia Commonwealth University, number 32, Logan Amos.
Pinch hitter, take it back. Rojas taken down, and Logan Amos will hit. Left-handed batter from VCU. Stands 6 feet tall, out of Richmond. Amos, 221 regular season. Bats here with the bases loaded. 2 outs. Pitch is low. It's 4-1 Charlottesville. Ninth man to hit this inning. And there's a strike. 1-1. Jacob Glenn 1-0 in the playoffs. 3.37 ERA in 3 appearances. That is hit hard, but right to second base, and Jacoby Long fields and throws, and that's the inning. But Charlottesville gets 3 on 1 hit, 5 walks. They leave the bases loaded. Middle of 5, Charlottesville is taking the lead at 4-1 over the River Bandits. All right, Bandits have come back during the postseason. Have come through with late inning magic. I'll have to here tonight, down 4-1 as we play in the bottom of the 5th, and Tomas Sanchez leads off and swings and misses at the first offering from Drew Bryan. He'll be followed by Jake Lissette and Frankie Ritter at 7, 8, 9 in the order. Tomas struck out back in the second. Fly ball, shallow center field, coming in as Younger. And puts it away for out number 1.
First baseman, number 17, Jake Lissette.
That's 7 in a row set down by Bryan, who's allowed just 1 hit. There's a left-hander throwing for Charlottesville right now in the bullpen. Strike 1 to Lissette. He struck out in the second inning. Off speed in there for strike 2. Jake Lissette from William Carey out of Brandon, Mississippi. Takes outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Lissette pulls one down the line and right, and that is going to go foul. Charlottesville bullpen is in play down in right field. It's the only place where there's decent amount of foul territory. Woodstock bullpen down in the left field corner is on the other side of the fence. 1-2. Hit well. Deep to right field. Spikes going back. It's over his head, and it is gone. Or 2. They say 2? Double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Bounced over. Couldn't see from my angle. What a good stroke there by Jake Lissette as he bounced it over the fence in right field. And the reaction of the crowd in center field thought it might have gone, but nope. 2-bagger. Here's Frankie Ritter. He takes high ball 1. Second hit for Woodstock. And he popped it up. Back of second. Martin out on the grass. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder number 6, R.J. Stenson.
Bandits have only made 1 out on the ground. Everything else has either been a strikeout or a fly out. That's R.J. Stenson. He has singled and reached on an error. And ball 1 to R.J. Bandits got to get a run in here. Chip away a little bit. We're in the 5th, down 4-1. Got a man at second. That's Lissette. Stenson takes a strike. 1-1. Bouncing ball, left side, stopped it short. Long throw from the hole is on the money by Edwards to get Stenson to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on. We're through 5, and it's Charlottesville 4, Woodstock 1. All right, we move to the 6th inning. Charlottesville ahead 4-1. And it's Jacob Glenn going back to work, and he'll face 8, 9, and 1. Kyle Edwards, Brody Moss, Christian Martin, and that's a ball low. 3 runs in the 5th inning as Christian Gordon just lost command In that fifth frame, he walked 4 in a row, 5 batters before he gave way to Glenn. Just one hit. And there's a low strike. 1-1. It's been inconsistent at the knees here tonight. 1-1. That is the strike. Just above the kneecaps. 1-2. Good crowd here in Woodstock tonight for the first ever Championship Series game. All around the park, along the hill and center field. Various seats all around Falcon Field. 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Foul tip held on by Wax. And Edwards strikes out for the second time tonight.
Brody Moss.
And Drew Bryan just walked past us, so I'm assuming he is done for the night. Here's Brody Moss, third baseman. He has walked twice. And he looks at strike one. Moss out of Auburn, from Helena, Alabama. Glenn with the 0-1, and that bounces in. Ball and a strike. One out here in the sixth inning. 4-1 Charlottesville. Down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 to Moss. That's low. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Glenn deals, and there's a bouncing ball to third. Spike, nice play on the short hop. Fields and throws, and there's 2 down. Now it's a leadoff hitter, Christian Martin. 0 for 2, he walked in the 5th inning. One of the 4 in a row passed out by Gordon. Martin Ahoki from Virginia Tech. Bats for 2 outs, nobody on. And low and inside. Left-hander still throwing for Charlottesville down in the bullpen. There's a ball outside, 2-0. Haven't been able to pick out a number. But again, looks like Drew Bryan done after 5. That's fouled away. 2-1. Martin taking a hack on a 2-0 pitch. Maybe Jackson Nove throwing down there for Charlottesville. 2-1. That's high. 3 balls and a strike. That's fouled away. Another big hack on a hitter's count. And Martin just fouls it back to the screen. And sets up a 3-2 offering from Jacob Glenn. South Alabama righty. Pauses, pitches. Bouncer to third. There's Spike again. Fields and throws. And they got him. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Glenn. Middle of 6. Charlottesville 4. Woodstock 1. 4-1 Charlottesville as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Bandits will send up 2, 3, and 4. It was Kyle Ashworth, Jack Spike, and Max Galvin, but Hunter Smith has been called on to pinch hit. With the lefty in on the mound now for Charlottesville, it's Jackson Nove. Southpaw, 6'5" from Kentucky. He's out of Fairfax, Iowa. Nove, 10 appearances during the summer with 1 save and a 3.57 ERA. Nove 1-0 in the playoffs, just 1 appearance. Went 5 innings, allowed 4 hits. That win was against Covington in the first round, and he starts with a strike. Hunter Smith from Morton County Junior College shoots one into left center field. Well hit, but on the run, and making the grab is Younger. On a dead sprint in the alley, takes away extra bases from Hunter Smith, and there's 1 out.
Batting, number 31, Jack Spike.
Smith gave it a ride. But Younger tracked it down. Now it's Jack Spike. And he takes the ball. That's outside. Spike fouls it away, 2-1. Starter Drew Bryan went 5 innings for Charlottesville, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 2 and struck out 6. 2-1 to Spike. Jack takes an off-speed pitch in there at the knees. 2-2. A little roller foul at third. Way outside. Three-two pitch, that is hit hard to second. Backhanded there by Martin. On to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 12, Max Galvin.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, Max Galvin. Walk and a strikeout. And that's inside to Max. Miami-Dade of Kendall. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-0, fouled back. Game 2 tomorrow in Charlottesville. If necessary, Game 3 here Thursday. 1-1. Nove delivers, and a breaking ball in there. 1-2. Ball 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Bad pitch. Catcher will have to throw down to first, but he does. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Bandits. Heading to the late innings, Charlottesville ahead 4-1. To the 7th inning now. Jacob Glenn goes to work against 2, 3, and 4. Carter Cunningham, Cole Wagner, Trey Younger. Cunningham with a home run in the first. He's flied to center and also walked in a run. He has 2 of the 4 RBIs. And fastball inside. Cunningham with 8 RBIs now in the playoffs. Shift is on for Woodstock. And that is outside, I guess. Some groans from the Woodstock dugout. 2-0. There's a strike at the top of the zone. Hasn't been there all game. But Jacob Glenn will take it, makes the count 2-1. That's on the ground, up the middle. That'll be Long, the second baseman, taking it as Frankie Ritter actually cut in front of him. He was a shortstop, but he was playing on the second base side of the bag. But Long makes the play, and there's 1 away. Cole Wagner now 1 for 3, a single in the first and 2 strikeouts. Wagner out of Georgia. Changeup is low. We're on August the 2nd. We'll run through some history notes here right quick. 1-0 pitch. That is just off the plate. 2-0. Swing and a fly ball to right field. Pretty well hit. Going back is Galvin in right center, and he's there at the track. And takes the drive away from Wagner. 2 outs. Now it's Trey Younger. 2 singles. He drove in a pair in the 5th inning. Right now, that's the difference. A 3-run frame in the 5th. Younger out of Wofford. And looks at a ball outside. Today in baseball history, 4 cycles were hit. Joe Cronin, 1940. That was his second. He was the first to do it a decade apart. That's low. 1950, Elmer Vallow. Cycle for the A's. Cesar Cedeno for the Astros in 72, and Melky Cabrera for the Yankees in 2009. 2-0 pitch. That is low. 3 balls, no strikes. That one bounces. And it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 33, Garrett Spikes.
And that's the first runner to reach against Jacob Glenn. Tired the first 7 he faced, and now it's Garrett Spikes. 0 for 2. With a base on balls back in the 5th. 2 down. Left-handed batting Spikes. And there's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bandits have rallied in games against Front Royal, twice against Purcellville, including last night. They got 7 runs in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. Time running out tonight already, though. Foul ball, 0-2. Trailing 4-1. Here in the top of the 7th. 0-2 and Garrett Spikes out of Georgia. Off speed is outside. One and 2. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Wax behind the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. Colorful sunset with a crescent moon over Falcon Field. The home team trailing here 4-1. That's high. 3-2. So from 0-2 to a full count, and Trey Younger will go on the pitch here. 3-2 on the way, and he missed high. Back-to-back walks by Jake Glenn.
Now batting, number 25, Calvin Alexander.
That's 9 walks for the game. Gordon had 7 of them. He went 4 1/3, 4 hits. All 4 runs were earned. 7 walks, 4 strikeouts. And Charlie Shepard to the mound. The Bandits had the fewest walks allowed this season, but 9 of them tonight. Really kind of lucky they're only down 4-1. Especially as well as this Charlottesville team has been hitting in the playoffs. Left-hander getting loose for the Bandits. From what we heard before the game, Woodstock doesn't have a true starter for tomorrow. So they'll probably have to piecemeal it, and they could be down a game. In this best-of-3 championship series. Trailing 4-1 now, and meeting over. Now Glenn goes to work on Calvin Alexander, 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch. Fouled it back. 0-1. Today in 1906, the White Sox began an American League record 19-game winning streak. Strike 2. Walter Johnson, Major League debut today, 1907. He lost to the Tigers. 0-2. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Glenn deals. Ground ball to short. It's Frankie Ritter to field. He bobbled it, and he's not going to get anybody. Runner coming around third, going to the plate, throw home, and the tag, they got him. Trey Younger never stopped coming around third, and he was out at home. Ritter even had time to stop and get set, and threw a strike to Justin Wax, who applied the tag. So an unusual way to end the inning, but they cut down a run. And score remains 4-1, middle of the 7th. Time to stretch here in Woodstock. All right, bottom of the 7th. Bandits trailing 4 to run. 4 to 1. They need some runs. Let's see what Woodstock can do. Jacoby Long, Justin Wax, Tomas Sanchez, and a swing and a miss by Long. 0 for 2 tonight. Just 2 hits for the Bandits. Jackson Nove back to work. Left-hander. Fouled away, 0-2. Jackson Nove from Kentucky. Jacoby from Miami out of Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Down 2 strikes. Takes high. One and 2. And a swing and a miss. Took a little something off. And Long strikes out for the second time. Here's Justin Wax. Walk and a fly to center. Now batting righty. And takes outside, ball 1. Wax from Nova Southeastern. Fouled away, it's 1-1. Today in 1921, with the jurors lifting the men onto their shoulders, the 8 White Sox players accused of throwing the 19 World Series were acquitted by the jury. The next day, though, Commissioner Kennesaw Landis would say that the overwhelming evidence clearly showed that the Black Sox fixed the game with gamblers, and all involved would be banned from playing pro ball again. Wax swings and misses 1 and 2. That's on the ground to short. Oh, a wicked high hop, but fielded nicely there by Edwards. Had to come off his feet to get that one. It came high off the lip and goes on to first to get Wax. Even when Woodstock gets a friendly hop, not going their way tonight. Now it's Tomas Sanchez. He's over. Strikeout and a fly to center. Bandits have a 9-game winning streak. A swing and a miss. It's kind of looking like that game at Newmarket against Covington, where they got shut out 7-0. They haven't lost since. That's low. One and 1. That game was riddled with errors. Today, walks are the problem. 2 and 1. Tomas rolls 1 to second, but right to Martin. He's on to first, and that's 3 up, 3 down. For the second inning in a row, Jackson Nove out of the bullpen. Retires them in order, and we go to the 8th. Charlottesville 4, Woodstock 1. Top of the 8th inning. River Bandits trailing the Tomsox 4-1. And a new pitcher on for the Bandits is Dario Herrera. 6'1" left-hander from William Carey out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Dario 2-0 in the regular season with 1 save, a 1.74 ERA, 13 appearances. And worked only an inning in the playoffs and gave up 3 runs on 1 hit. All right, he'll face 7-8-9, Logan Amos, Kyle Edwards, Brody Moss. And starts with a strike. Amos, now the pinch hit, or the designated hitter, came on to hit in the 5th for the starting DH, Julian Rojas. He grounded out to second in the 5th inning. And he swings and fouls it back. 0-2, Amos from Virginia Commonwealth. Herrera quickly ahead, 0-2. And misses upstairs. Missed another cycle today, so that makes it 5. Mickey Cochran of the A's in 1933. One, 2. And strike 3 called, outside corner. Amos down looking on off speed. 1 gone. Here's Kyle Edwards, 2 strikeouts and a walk. His leadoff walk in the 5th inning started the 3-run frame, and it started 4 in a row issued by Christian Gordon. Edwards from Old Dominion swings and misses. Today in 1935, Phillies first baseman Dolph Camilli makes 3 errors in the 1st inning, a major league record. However, he led the National League in fielding that year. Well, you can give him 1 bad day. Pitch is inside. They used yellow baseballs today in 38. First game of a doubleheader between the Dodgers and Cardinals. They went back to the white baseballs after that. 1-1. Off speed is outside. 2-1 now. Two-one pitch and swing and a miss. Down and in to Kyle Edwards. Evens the count 2-2. Ernie Banks hit his 4th grand slam of the season today in 55. That tied the major league record. Lifted deep to center field. Going back, Galvin to the tracks. It's going to stay in the park. Edwards gave it a ride, a little bit short. 2 gone. That's Brody Moss. Moss 2 walks and a ground out. And that's high and tight for ball 1. Today in 59, Willie McCovey hit the first of his 521 dingers. Breaking ball in for a strike. Also today in 59, Billy Bruton of the Braves, 3 triples against the Cardinals. 2 of the triples came with the bases loaded. That's the only time it happened in the National League in the 20th century. 2 bases loaded triples in 1 game. There's a ball outside. 2-1. Brody Moss. 1959 as well. Jim Bunning of the Tigers, a perfect inning against the Red Sox. 9 pitches. 2-1 is outside. 3 balls and a strike. Three-one pitch by Herrera is low, and number 9 hitter Brody Moss has walked 3 times tonight.
Now batting, number 8, Christian Martin.
And all 3 of those times against left-handed pitchers. to a left-handed batter. And he hit 163 in the regular season. He did walk a lot. I'll give him that. He had 28 walks in the season. There's a strike to Christian Martin. 0 for 3. He walked and scored. There's a strike. 0 and 2. Martin from Virginia Tech. Would they get mad if I called it VPI? 0-2. That is hit hard, but right to Jacoby Long. He'll flip on to second to get the lead man, and that is the inning. Middle of the 8th. Time running out on the River Bandits. They trail at 4-1.
Congratulations. Number 17, Jake Lussett.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th inning. Game 1 of the championship series. Charlottesville ahead 4-1. Their pitching has been the difference. Drew Bryan went 5 in the last 2 frames by Jackson Nove. He has not allowed a base runner. Goes to work on Jake Lussett here, and Jake will take a strike at the letters. He has struck out and doubled. That's a bouncing ball to the right side. First baseman gives way to the second baseman, who can't find it. Wagner at first cut over to the right side. It looked like it was going to be an easy play for the second baseman, Martin, as he crossed in front. Martin just maybe distracted him, but he misplayed it. And that's the second error on Charlottesville tonight. The leadoff man aboard. Let's see what Woodstock can do with it. Here's Frankie Ritter. Fly to right, pop to second. Right-hander just starting to throw for the Tomsox. Righty throwing in the Bandits pin as well. Ritter takes strike 1. Woodstock down 3, so they need runners. And they got some help on the boot. Start off this inning. Shows bunt. Ritter takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Chased a tailing fastball, and
Now batting, number 6,
Ritter gone.
R.J. Stenson.
That's R.J. Stenson. Single, reached on an error and grounded to short. Stenson takes low and outside. That's fouled back. 1-1. More history today. In 1987, Rangers pitcher Bobby Witt struck out 4 Orioles in an inning. Also in 87, Eric Davis of the Reds, 7th player to hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases in one season. Ball and a strike. It's a bouncing ball to short. They will get the lead runner. Relay to first is not going to be in time, as Edwards goes to Martin to force Lissette.
Now batting, number 8, Hunter Smith.
But no chance to get R.J. Stenson. Now it's Hunter Smith. He became the DH in the 6th inning for Kyle Ashworth. First batter that Nove saw, and Smith probably hit the best ball against him. Hit it deep to left center, a wide pitch, but somehow Alexander caught it behind the plate. He really had to stretch out to get that in the webbing of his mitt. One-0. That's low. Throw to first. Ooh. It's a bad throw. Close to a balk. May have broken the glove of the first baseman. And that'll be an error on... That'll be E3. It went right through his glove. It broke his glove. I thought it did. Sounded like it snapped. So Cole Wagner has to get another glove. And it's just a regular fielding glove. So he'll play without a first baseman's mitt. Nobody else apparently has a first baseman's mitt for a right hand. All right, 2-0 with a runner at second now, and that's fouled back by Hunter Smith. It's tough error when your glove breaks. 2 balls and a strike. Wave and a miss. Something off speed from Nove, and it's 2-2. Two and two. Nove to Smith, and he struck him out again. Pitch, same spot. Down in the zone. And that's the inning. Bandits leave the man in scoring position. Going to the 9th inning, it's Charlottesville 4, Woodstock 1. Going to the 9th inning, Charlottesville leads game 1 of the championship series 4-1. And a new pitcher on for the River Bandits. It is Eli Lamb, 5'10" righty out of Patrick Henry Community College. He's from Elkton, Virginia. And he'll come on to face 2, 3, and 4. Carter Cunningham, Cole Wagner, and Trey Younger.
Cunningham.
Eli making his first appearance here in the playoffs. 0-1 during the summer. Goes to work on Carter Cunningham. First inning home run. And takes high. Also walked in a run. So he's 1 for 3. 1-0 pitch. That is a ball, maybe outside. 2-0. That's under the knees, 3-0. One final history note today. 2020, Tyler Alexander of the Tigers struck out 9 consecutive batters, setting a new major league record by a reliever. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Carter Cunningham.
Now batting, number 20, Cole Wagner.
All right, another walk. That's 11. And the pitch is high to Cole Wagner. He's not walked tonight. 1 for 4, a single. 2 strikeouts and a fly to center. Ball 1 from Lamb. And hacking away and missing. Actually foul tipping at Cole Wagner. 1-1. More balls and strikes tonight for Bandit. Our official scorekeeper chiming in with that nugget. More balls and strikes by Woodstock pitching tonight. Ew. Like I said, fortunate they're only down 4-1. Lamb deals, and that's away. 2 balls and a strike. There's a righty throwing in the Woodstock pen. I think they'll have a short leash with Lamb here. Two-one. Swings and a roller to first. It's foul. Just foul. Bouncer up the line. Lissette with a dive, didn't get it, but the umpire with the 3 umps right on the bag emphatically said foul. 2-2. Wagner fouls it back. Wagner 361 regular season. Mentioned a league best 34 runs driven in. 412 in the playoffs entering today. But like I said, just 1 for 4 today. 2-2. Lamb sets and deals. That is a flare down the left field line, but that is slicing foul. Same 2 tomorrow at Charlottesville High School. Again, 2-2. Off speed is high. Full count. Runner at first, nobody out. We're in the 9th. Lamb deals, and there's a line drive into center field. Second hit of the night for Wagner. And
Now
I think Galvin was trying to deke Cunningham into going for third, but didn't fall for it. So now it's first and second. Nobody out in the ninth. Here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Younger. He's 2 for 3. Singled in the first, 2-run hit in the fifth. That was the big one. And now a meeting on the mound. Charlie Shepard out to the hill. "4-1 Charlottesville." Both teams got runs in the first, but then a 3-run fifth inning as Christian Gordon lost his control. Walked 4 in a row. And ultimately a fifth in that fifth inning before he exited. And that's where we still are. Just 2 hits for Woodstock. All right, back to action. Showing bunt, taking high is Trey Younger. One ball. Again, showing bunt, bunted at, and foul tipped. Top 2 teams in the league squaring off here in this championship round. Woodstock 1 game better. They got the home field advantage, but they've fallen behind. Again, the bunt is on. It is bunted toward third base. Good bunt. Good play by the pitcher. Lamb, as he fields, turns, and throws to first to the second baseman Long covering.
Now batting, number 33.
Lamb had to stab at it. He did. Younger does his job, gets the runners up. So it's second and third with 1 out. So it goes 1-4. Now it's Garrett Spikes, 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Infield comes in. Lamb deals. It's popped up and out of play, foul. Bandits didn't play well here at home. Just 10-10 here at Falcon Field. On the road, 17-4. Charlottesville was better on the road as well, 14-7 away from home. Here's another foul ball back. 0-2. They were above 500 at home, 12-9. They made a late charge to take over first place in the South, winning 8 of the last 10. 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Breaking ball by Lamb. K's Garrett Spikes.
Now batting, number 25, Calvin Alexander.
2 gone. Now it's Calvin Alexander, the catcher. He's 0 for 3. Been on with a walk and an error. Second and third, but the infield gets the move back here with 2 down. They pop up high in the air, but that'll get foul off to the left side. For Woodstock in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be 3, 4, and 5. Jack Spike, Max Galvin, Jacoby Long due up. One strike. Must have been a little low. 1-1. Charlottesville's left 9 on base. They have 2 out there right now. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's downstairs. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Lined into left field. That will be down for a base hit. One run's coming in. Second run to the plate. Cut off. Throw to home. Not in time. And Charlottesville gets insurance. A two-run hit by Calvin Alexander makes it 6-1.
Now batting, number 32, Logan Amos.
That's what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Don't big league us. That's what we needed. KJ, stop back.
Calvin Alexander breaks this one open, a 5-run lead. Here's Logan Amos now. That's low for ball one. Alexander batted .220 in the regular season, but he hit 4 home runs. He was hitting .364 in the playoffs coming into action today. A couple of more homers and 5 RBIs, and they just delivered a single for his only hit of the game. And a big 2-run hit. Makes the bottom of the ninth much more difficult for the Bandits. Now 1-1 after a swinging strike by Amos. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second, and it gets into center field. Alexander's on his way to third, and he'll make it without a throw. Second error on Woodstock on the wax throw. A steal for Alexander. Puts him at third with 2 outs. Ball 2 strikes. Lamb to Amos. High, in and out of the glove of Wax. He'll throw to the pitcher covering, but not in time. And it's now 7-1. Pitch was high, but in the glove of Wax and just popped out. So now 7-1. 2-2 now to Amos. Fouled that one off his foot. So Alexander was at first with 2 outs. He stole second, moved to center field, or moved to second when the ball moved to third when the ball went into center field on the error by Wax, and then Justin with the pass ball. 3-run inning, 2 3-run innings here for Charlottesville. 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 9th. 2-2. And struck him out swinging.
In the top of the 9th, the Tomsox add 3 runs.
Tomsox
1 error and no runners left on.
get a little room to operate as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Charlottesville 7, Bandits 1. Bottom of the ninth for Woodstock, now trailing at 7-1. 6 to tie, 7 to win. That's simple. Jack Spike, Max Galvin, Jacoby Long due up, and it's a new pitcher for Charlottesville. Trey Savage comes in. 6'4" right-hander out of East Carolina from Boyertown, PA.
Number 31, Jack Spike.
Trey Savage 1-1 in the regular season, mainly a starter. 4 starts, 1 relief appearance, a 2.50 ERA. And Savage has a playoff win. Went 7 innings, allowed just 3 hits, and struck out 7. And he'll try to finish it off, not a save situation. Let's see what the Bandits do, trailing 7-1, 9th inning. Jack Spike 0 for 3, and takes a fastball high. Spike out of Winthrop. And a fastball in the zone, 1-1. Savage deals, and that's low. 2-1. Two-one offering. Spike shoots one into left field, but right there is Cunningham.
Now batting, number 12, Max
That's one of the hardest hit
Galvin.
balls we've seen tonight, but right to Cunningham. One away. And just the way it's gone for the Bandits tonight. Here's Max Galvin, a walk and 2 strikeouts. So Charlottesville will, if they get 2 more outs, have a chance to wrap up the series at home tomorrow. Breaking ball misses. If Woodstock would rally, Game 3 back here on Thursday. 7-1 Tomsox here in the 9th. That's on the outside corner. 1-1. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Savage deals and a tapper right back to the mound. Pitcher grabs, underhands to first, and there's 2 outs.
Number 28, Jacoby Long.
Now it's Jacoby Long, 0 for 3. Struck out twice. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. Well, if this is the last game we have this season, it's been fun watching this team win its 2nd division title in the regular season. In the first pennant, and a comebacker. Savage has it. Underhands again to first to get Long, and that is the ball game. Charlottesville takes the opener of this best-of-3 championship series. Charlottesville 7, Woodstock 1. Tomsox will try to win their 3rd Valley League title tomorrow. The Bandits will have to regroup and try to force the series back here for Game 3 on Thursday. We'll recap here in just a second. Well, back here in Woodstock, the Bandits fall in Game 1 of the championship series. Charlottesville takes it by a score of 7-1. Both teams got runs in the first inning. Home run by Carter Cunningham for the Tomsox, and then R.J. Stinson scored on a pass ball to tie it up at 1. That's the way it stayed until the third, when starter Christian Gordon lost control. He walked 4 in a row, including the go-ahead run in. And then a 2-run single by Trey Younger. And it was a 3-run inning, 4-0. It stayed that way until the Tomsox were able to break it open. A 2-out, 2-run hit by Calvin Alexander. He would later score on a pass ball. 7-1, and that's the final of this opening game. It was the Charlottesville pitching that shined brightly tonight. Drew Bryan, 5 strong innings, allowed just 2 hits, the only 2 hits that Woodstock got tonight. He was followed up by solid relief from Jackson Nove, who went 3 innings. And then the final frame by Trey Savage. Only 2 hits for Woodstock. Stinson had 1, and Jake Lissette with a ground rule double. But that was all. Bandits had some opportunities as Charlottesville helped them with 3 errors tonight. But the Bandits just couldn't string hits together and only got 2 walks. Meanwhile, Charlottesville had only 6 hits for their 7 runs, but Woodstock pitchers gave too many free passes, 11 walks on the night. And it led to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the 7 runs that scored were by walk. Charlottesville had 2 hits from Trey Younger, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. 2 knocks for Cole Wagner. Carter Cunningham, a home run. Also brought in a run with a bases loaded walk. And Calvin Alexander, the late 2-run single. That capped this one. 7 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors for Charlottesville. They left 9 on base. Woodstock, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 4. Drew Bryan got the win. Christian Gordon took the loss. Game took 2 hours and 29 minutes to play, and they'll be back at it tomorrow in Charlottesville. Check out the Charlottesville webcast tomorrow. Follow the River Bandits with their social media and the Valley League as well. As I said a few moments ago, it's been a great season, a fun season if it does come to an end tomorrow. And we'll thank you for joining us all year long. Hopefully we'll get one more. Maybe the Bandits can put it together, capture Game 2 on the road, and come back for an ultimate Game 3 on Thursday. But we finish up tonight with Charlottesville coming out on top by a final score of 7-1 over the River Bandits. And that's it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. And this is Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2022 Woodstock River Bandits.